No, I think he's definitely about to go hard.
LeBron?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Imagine him getting a ring with your son.
No, he definitely gonna go
Like
hard.
then it's like, can you talk? I was like, nah,
He
yeah,
gonna go hard.
MJ still to go, but that would be crazy.
Why you always hating, bro?
No, I said that would be dope.
People look for all kind of side pocket. They
Oh
look for a
man,
little quick
oh
pocket just to hate on
man.
LeBron. Like
I'm not hating on
you doing
LeBron.
all the
I was literally just saying that would be
like
dope.
you giving him his praises,
Bro, I
but you
know it's a
still
man and
but you
shit.
gotta add in. But MJ still the goat. Like
Yeah.
even if
Yeah,
that's
just
your
so everybody
opinion, why you
knows.
gotta even throw that
Because it's necessary. Anytime you
in?
talk about LeBron, you're gonna talk about MJ. You talk about MJ, you don't think about LeBron. You think about others. You think about Kobe. You think about all these other players.
No, you obviously do because if it's vice versa, where you talk about LeBron and you bring up MJ, then it's vice versa. If you talk about MJ, then you're gonna think about LeBron.
No, it's not. That's
You
why that was
literally
the point I was trying to say.
no.
When you think about LeBron, you only compare him to MJ and maybe Steph Curry just because of the battles they had. When you think MJ, you think of the Detroit Pistons. You think of like the Lakers. You think of a lot of different other teams and other players. I'm not getting all the damn players from back in the day, but you think of those players because of MJ. They had to go against him. It was MJ versus, and then you think about Kobe because of the comparison. But when you think about LeBron, you're just like, oh yeah,
No,
he's compared to
you think LeBron
MJ,
is
but he should be compared to Scottie Pippen. You know what
who
I'm saying?
LeBron?
Yeah.
No, you don't think that. Compared
Yeah.
to Scottie Pippen was nice too, but LeBron
Exactly.
is the greatest in the
He
game
is
right
Scottie
now.
Pippen
Scottie
2.0
Pippen was not the greatest at that time in the game.
because of MJ.
Yeah, right. LeBron is MJ of this generation. Of our generation for
Steph Curry
sure.
can make
Of
that.
our generation
What
for
about Steph
sure.
Curry?
Steph Curry would let's see, who was Steph Curry? I don't know. I can't think of I don't even want to disrespect Steph Curry like that. But
He got the same
it
number.
wouldn't be MJ though. It wouldn't be MJ. It's not just about the
He's in his
rings.
own
It's
lane.
not just about the rings. It's about the impact on culture, like
Steph Curry
overall.
got niggas shooting from the
No,
half
no, no.
court,
Honestly, in my
from the
opinion,
logo,
honestly, in
bro.
my opinion,
I
like
know you wish you could hit that shot
what
from
shot?
the logo.
Yeah, I wish I do. I wish I could play like Steph Curry. But
Exactly.
I think like when I
I
think
want to be like, I want to be like my, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
like
Come on. Anybody say I want to be like MJ or LBJ?
LBJ. Yes, they
And
do.
who says that? He don't got no jingle.
Bro,
He
bro,
ain't
you
got
just
no
LeBron
jingle.
hating, and I
No,
don't want to
I'm
hate,
not, because he's
and
dope.
I don't want to hate on this with my
I'm
next
hating
point, but
on
I'm
mine.
just being real. It's the comfort zone, so don't take no disrespect. But I think, like I said, impact on culture. So let me just ask this: like, what brand had a bigger impact on culture?
Oh, MJ.
No brand as far as Under Armour or Nike.
I mean, I don't know the numbers, but it can't. I mean, Nike, yeah.
Bro, just
Okay,
talk.
okay, Nike, but Under
Nike,
Armour is a
yeah.
very
So
great, a good company.
I just think that has a key part because
Mm.
LeBron is the greatest in the game right now, regardless. But I think that also has like an enhancement, like, and he with Nike, so it's like Tupac Cole and he with Death Row. You know what I mean? So it's just like I feel like Nike does have an impact on the culture, no matter what people might
Mm.
say. Like, is this, that, is whatever. Like, it definitely has a huge
Yeah, ain't
impact
nobody
on the
rocking
culture.
no Steph Curry's with
And
they.
Under Armour just didn't have that impact. So I just feel like that also throws into LeBron being the MJ of our culture.
But
Like
LeBron had to
MJ,
go to Nike to do something because LeBron went
no,
to Under
LeBron
Armour.
didn't have to go to
Because
Nike.
LeBron,
LeBron could have went to
but
anybody he
he could have went to
wanted.
Under
He
Armour
could
and
have
had the
went.
same thing.
Bro,
You
LeBron
think
came out
so?
of high school almost a
But
200
I'm just saying, you
with
think
a
so?
two, huh?
What do you think some Under Armour LeBron James shoes would look like? You feel me? What if he would have went? You think he
So,
could have had the same impact, or did Nike carry his name and make it even bigger?
but that's my point.
Steph Curry
That's
could
the
have
point.
joined Nike
That's
and
my point I'm making.
oh,
I'm saying like maybe there would be a bigger argument if
just
Steph Curry was also a Nike athlete and is that's what
just
I'm
had to
saying.
have
That's
it
my
on some
point.
shit.
Yeah, that's my point. But I'm saying like
The real niggas go down
I'm
way.
saying Nike has to also do with the impact on culture because Nike's going to be in the front of a lot of other things.
Mm,
Like Under Armour, shout out to Under Armour. Shout out to Steph Curry and Under Armour because they've done a lot with him. But I'm
mm.
just saying like no, Steph Curry is not MJ of our generation, and for me, I think maybe that's has something to do with the reason.
Mm.
And I keep doing this because I'm not trying to say it takes away from who Steph Curry is in his career, but I'm just saying like
Mm.
Steph Curry is not the MJ of this generation.
LeBron is a phenomenal Mount Rushmore player. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And my point was like you saying all these praises, but you also want to throw hate at the same time. MJ still the GOAT.
There's no hate. You take it as hate. That's what you take it as. I said LeBron would say MJ. Are you know him?
Yeah, that's called humility.
Exactly.
That's
And
called.
MJ would say MJ. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Anyway, so height surgery, like that's a real thing.
Niggas out here fake
Like
knees and shit.
people really getting height surgery.
Man,
What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I wouldn't trust that shit. It's just like adding like what? How do?
Apparently, you can go up to 6'8".
But what are they putting on my leg to make me that tall? It's not coming from my.
I think they're, from
Adam,
my basic simple man understanding,
I don't
they
even think about
are
that shit.
they are cutting your bone, and I think putting a rod in it. But apparently, the rod they add, your bone will somehow eventually grow back around that, so it becomes your bone.
So I got a rod connected my knee to my fucking ankle.
I don't know where they're doing.
I ain't trusting shit because I know you can't play basketball on that. There's no way you can go play basketball with some fake ass knees.
No, I don't.
You,
think so. Yeah.
you saw the one with the girl with the BBL and her leg went the other way?
No,
And that was with the
I'm
BBL.
saying
That's
similar
like,
to that.
hell no.
So, but how would you? So if you met somebody who was absolutely fine, like, yeah, I got my surgery. Like, yeah, I was 5'11" at first, now I'm 6'6". Like, what would you think about that?
Why? I'll ask like, what was the purpose?
You know, what was the reason?
What was the reason?
Yeah.
I want to know.
I feel you.
Because I mean, I'm blessed to be 6'1". You know, I'm thankful. I know you like, I know you like 5'10", bro. It's all right. 5'10". He need
bro,
no.
If he's 6'1", I'm probably 6'1.5". Honestly,
Like
like
6'.
Now, honestly, 6'1.5". Maybe you 6'1". Maybe you like 6'1.5", and I'm like 6'1". I'll give you that half inch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But no, like I was blessed. I don't know, but I definitely feel like I've seen. I'm like, man, I'm blessed. I'm so grateful.
No, for sure.
Because I don't know, like I guess they call them short kings. But I mean,
so at a certain, if you were a certain height, would you contemplate it?
Do I look the same?
I guess don't diss nobody.
Do I look the same?
Huh?
Do I look the same? I'm just shorter.
Yeah, you're just shorter.
I'll be cool. Like how tall? What are you talking about?
I don't know. All right. I mean,
because if you're about 6 foot, like your height, I'll be cool, nigga.
Yeah, that's only half inch shorter. I mean, of course, you'd be cool. I'm taller than the average, and we can still throw that out there, bro. Let's say, no, I don't even want to throw a number out. All right, fuck it, 5'7".
5'7". Man, no, there's some bad short women, so I think I could still find love.
No, I feel that.
I'll probably be cold at like football or something.
Yeah, that's real.
I'll probably play flag football right now.
There's nothing that make you want to get that height surgery as a man, but you wouldn't judge anybody else.
As a man, no, because my height don't make me. I know weak ass men at 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Right. Niggas, I ain't even talking about basketball, but like niggas at 6'6" can't dunk. Like, come on. Right. So it doesn't. The height doesn't always translation.
No, for sure. For sure.
But yeah, so I'll still be me. I'll still be a super freak athlete.
No, it's real.
You feel me?
That's real.
It is what it is. I'll just make it happen.
That's real.
I remember a girl. She told me I was too small at 6'1" one time. I was like, "What the hell?" I ain't never heard that.
Trimming. That's the social media.
You're tall enough. I'm like,
that's the social media stuff. I saw somebody say, "If you ain't 6'3", don't talk to me."
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
Cool. Usually it's 6'1" to 6'6". I barely made the cut off. Like,
no, you trying to speed yourself? Yeah, like, she said 6'3". Yeah. She didn't say 6'1". Nah, that's my usual. Everything I seen said 6'1". No, she said 6'3". She said 6'3" for sure.
Hell no. I mean, like I said, I'd have to see like what was the purpose. But again, it's your body. You can do whatever you want with it.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't trust that shit, and I love playing sports. So I don't think I would want to take that. And I know you didn't ask if I would take it, but yeah.
That was really, I guess that was the question. What would you consider? No, I couldn't do that. I don't know about trusting.
What would you think, though? Huh? What would you think of somebody?
About somebody else?
That you met? Yeah.
Like, damn, you got some low confidence.
You think high is confidence?
I would think you got the surgery because you had some weak ass confidence. Yeah, that's what I would think.
So what about other surgeries then? like hair
Ooh.
surgeries or BBLs, some other shit.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Mr. Confidence. I want to hear that shit.
Dang,
Oh,
that's
woman, you
real.
called me a woman basher on the last episode,
That's a
so
real one.
let me hear.
I mean, I guess it's the same thing.
Mm.
I guess it's the same thing. So I
So,
guess
so it's a lack of a confidence that's unattractive, right? Because that's what I had said. I bet she wouldn't have the confidence.
no, you can't put that in the same sentence. You can't. For me, I mean, because it's aesthetics. So I don't really care about your height. For me, from a brother to brother, like damn, bro, like work on you as your confidence, like fix that.
Mm.
But from the woman, it's just like it's not the same. It's just not the
Okay,
same.
what about hair?
What do you mean by that?
Because you don't want to get into the BBL thing. You're just not the same, so it's whatever.
No, we can get into the BBL.
No, that's why. No, it's cool. You're saying it's not the same. So I was like, all right, cool.
I'm saying the
what
BBL
about?
thing. No, we can talk about the BBL. It's not the same thing though. So I'm not looking at you about your like. I'm not looking at you, the man, the
Why
same
they
way.
get the BBL?
Huh?
Why they get the BBL?
Oh, I'm saying yeah, that's probably the same thing.
Oh, you just said
I'm
it
saying I'm
wasn't
not
the same.
judging y'all in the same
Oh,
way.
okay.
I'm saying yeah, it's probably the same thing. Like yeah.
So, but you're not gonna. Why? Why wouldn't you judge her the same? Because she a girl.
No, because you like it. Like I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it.
Oh, okay.
The chances are I like it. You know.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Yeah. Well, what about hair?
Hair what?
With like hair surgery and stuff.
For men or for women?
I mean, for both. I guess.
I mean, I guess I would understand it more for a woman.
But for a man, what would you say?
For a man, hair surgery. I don't judge that as much. I don't judge that as much.
Is that it's a confidence thing? You always wear a hat.
You know, sheesh, that's tough. We gotta talk about this. So, for a hair surgery, no, I don't think I wouldn't compare that to the same as getting a height surgery, but I guess it is all a confidence thing, or yeah, I guess it all is a confidence thing. So you saying I should accept the height surgery if I accept the hair surgery, or what you saying?
Yeah, I just want to hear what you're gonna say because I mean, it sounds like you're just regardless, any surgery is gonna be about your confidence and how you see yourself and view yourself.
What do you think about it?
I mean, I don't got the like my hair is I'm blessed. You know,
Nigga,
not like you. Like I would like to give thanks, you know, because you never know. But like you,
Lord, thank you, please, thank you.
yeah. But like you have a full head of hair too.
For sure.
Now have it like, what if you didn't? Would you get surgery?
Like receding or like balding?
Receding, I guess. Balding's.
No, I don't think I would. Honestly, I think I would just do the bald beard look. You I think I was
looking like Young Jeezy.
No, for sure. And like, still always wearing a hat, but
yeah,
I think I would go with that look more.
Oh man, I literally just saw like a Slim Thug.
Cause I'm a type, bro. Like I just can't. I can't lie. So if somebody was like,
that was funny though.
So somebody was like, "Oh, I like your hair." I'm like, yeah, I got hair surgery. What you know? Like I just, I can't like not. I can't not.
So then veneers.
Veneers, no, because my gap. My gap is growing on me, and that's
like your
me.
personality,
You know what I
right?
mean? That's just me. That's just me. Like I'm missing a tooth in the back that I would give a fake tooth for, but as far as like, no. At this point, like this is me. You know what I mean? Like this is me. Like I've done fine this way for a long time. You know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I was looking at what you would call it. You pay for the Celtics.
Derek White.
Yeah, he just fixed the chip too.
Yeah.
He didn't know He was like, "This is me."
This one dude,
I just fixed the chip.
This one dude he got his tooth knocked out, and then he's like, "Oh, he's got a new tooth," and I see he didn't fix that. I was like, "Oh, I guess I didn't." You know,
it's like so many people now got veneers. You appreciate the ones that's like, "Man, this is my teeth." Like I was real.
No, that's how I feel about you. Like
tattoos,
tattoos,
my girl will point it out now. She's like, "Oh, he didn't pay for any new teeth." Like, yeah, that's real. Yeah, fuck it. This is me. I made it here this way. You know.
Yeah, no, that's how. Like I love tattoos, and like I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely got the itch. I got like a leg sleeve planned, but that's how I felt about tattoos and like a lot of things. I was like, man, that shit don't make me. This is who I am.
Right.
Oh, you light skin, you should get some tattoos and do this. I'm like, yeah, man, I just want to be me.
But it is, but
tattoos. I love art. I hear it, but
you can be yourself.
No, I hear what you're saying. I like tattoos.
No, that's okay.
They tell a story.
It's the comfort zone. Let's get to it.
No, I like how I
want to say. I don't want to do. If you ain't doing it, you say I don't do that because everybody else.
Hey, I don't like. I'll be honest with you.
You used to say that
I'm
about.
not.
You used to
I'm
say
not
that about a beard. You used to say that about a beard.
I couldn't grow one.
All the light skinned niggas got beard. Now you got a beard.
Yeah, and you see how I trim it up to keep that shit clean.
No,
clean to me.
my
shit be killing yours. It used to be. I was like, you know what? Let me let Prince have a little glory. Your shit look the same, bro.
No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't.
But the last 10 years that I've known you, bro,
you couldn't compete. Bro, you couldn't compete. Bro, every now and then, I'm like, all right, today he might got me. But then when I
ain't never thought one day
when I started having,
there's not one day I woke up. Even right now, bro, I just had a haircut and my shit still look. You're just like,
your shit look what?
Your shit look crazy.
What does yours look like? What does that look like, bro? Look like some peach fuzz, bro. Look like ball hair.
I just shaved.
That look like the shaving warning. Like, yeah, this time for you to shave.
This nigga never shaved.
That look like you scrub when it's time for you. When it's time for you to shave.
It's been the same since like the last 5
somewhere
years.
at the peach fuzz, bro. Go on. Bro, it's a ball fuzz. Like, oh, it's time to shave. That look like we like, oh, I'm finally getting killed. That's what that look like.
Yo,
that look like, oh, I'm gonna let this grow. I'm gonna have to grow a little bit. Oh shit. Oh, fine materials. Oh shit, I'm gonna let this grow.
Bro, I'm crazy. I'm mad disrespectful.
Don't touch it. It's just coming in.
Oh shit, my shit look good.
Oh fuck, my shit look good. Anyway, nigga.
If you know Prince, then
what were we talking about?
I don't know, man. Oh, we was talking about tattoos, and you was like, "Oh, you don't do shit because." Oh yeah. I don't follow trends. Like everybody's tatted up. I do like my skin.
No, that's
you know what I'm saying.
But you can't hate on the next man. And
I'm not hating on. I'm hating on nobody. I'm like, damn. I see somebody say, "Damn, that's dope." I never hate on somebody.
But you said I didn't want to. You didn't want to do it because
I didn't want to do
everybody else.
Yeah, that's not why I didn't do it. I just didn't have the itch to do it. I just like how I look.
No, but I'm saying like I'm speaking from
almost did.
I'm speaking from memory. I'm speaking
back
from
in the day.
Like,
yeah,
I've heard you say like,
back
I don't want to grow a beard because everybody else got it. I don't want to get tats because everybody else do it. Yeah. But if that's something you truly want to do, like why not?
It's not something. It's something that I like. I'm like, all right, now that I get older, but my whole life I've always been like, I love who I am. No. And it's like tattoos are dope and shit, but I also had that mindset we talked about earlier that what I was taught was like, you know, blend in and go get a job type shit. Like if I get tattoos, I can't get a job. Dude, okay. I had the fro. I had braids. I cut it because I was like, I might not get a job. You know, and now that older, I'll be like, yo, kiss my ass. But I used to grow my hair out and I would be like, damn, do I need to cut my hair for an interview? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I would think. I was like, hell no.
Sure, definitely.
I was like, are they gonna like me for who I am? So that's why I was like, no tattoos and shit. Right. And now I was like, all right, now I'm getting older. I'm like, yeah, I guess a little tat somewhere else. I got one, you know what I'm saying? Representing. Right. But it's also like, look, this is me.
That's right.
This is me.
Well, it ain't like you gotta be in a rush to get them.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But like, your reasoning for
60 out here.
Your reason, I guess this is what I'm saying.
It was my reason.
Your reasoning for not having it don't gotta be, oh, I'm not doing it because everybody else got them.
But that was back in the day when I thought that way.
Right.
Now I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of want a tattoo. I want a leg sleeve. Okay. I saw your boy Jason Tatum with leg sleeve. That was kind of dope. Yeah. I wasn't hating on him. They don't want to hate on him and shit. Yeah,
you do be hating on him.
I don't be hating on him. We ain't gonna get into that. But anyway,
shout out to the champ. The champ is here.
No, he had a great game. What was it 5?
Grand series. I mean,
he had a great game 5. Still didn't get MVP. Lebron.
He didn't need the MVP.
You saw it and said he was.
He got that. No, he was. I saw a jet. Like I was looking for it. I was like, damn, I thought JT was gonna get it. Let me see.
They took a screenshot and put it. How you not see it,
bro? That was probably when he was literally. You know, like you said, media wants you to make something up.
He was looking like this now.
No, like you said. Oh, bro, no. You said your point was the media likes to make something out of nothing. So literally when they said Jaylen Brown was the MVP of course the media is going to pan to JT.
And what was he doing?
He was and that's what I'm saying. He was a smiling. You talking?
He wasn't a smile. He was sad.
No, he wasn't. He had a genuine smile on his face.
He did after he realized the camera was on. He was like,
"How you gonna realize the camera was on?"
Split second.
Every camera in the building is on him.
Camera got in slow mo.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You talking about you ain't hating, you hating. You hating.
Nah, congratulations, JT. He had a great game, bro.
He had a great series. I think he was genuinely happy. He was the MVP of St. Louis. Like, he was the MVP, bro. And so was Jaylen Brown, and it was well deserved. And shout out to Jaylen Brown for like, no, this is both.
Yeah, no, he definitely handled it the right way.
He's like, it's both.
I think they're a great Batman.
But I think that's a real answer, like, bro. We both did this. I don't care about this shit. You know what I mean? Like I said,
it's the media trying to pick.
Jaylen Brown is the Barry Sanders. I'm like, he's like, bro, just pay me my money, like pay me my due, what I'm worth, and let's get on with it. You know. And shout out to him for that. You know,
no, 100%. They earned their championship.
They ride good together. You know?
Bad boys for life.
You know, for sure. Batman and Robin, and
that's why I said Batman and Robin was a good one
for sure.
And Jaylen Brown's older, so I feel like the Batman, him being Batman.
Yeah, I just realized that for some reason I thought they got drafted in the same year, but they didn't. They didn't. Shout out to Marcus Smart. He probably should have got that ring too, but dang, Drew Holiday came in and turned shit.
Yeah, Drew Holiday. I feel like I'm not hating on JT. He's a fucking great player. Right. So I know you keep saying shit, whatever. He's a great player. Drew Holiday could have easily been in, like, his points weren't giving him, like, obviously the status of MVP, but his defense and all those other hustle plays and everything else that he was doing. If he would have averaged 22 a game, he would have been. I think he probably averaged like 17. Yeah. I think he could have been, bro, for defense and all the key steals that he was getting, bro. Those are moments in the game. Those are game-winning plays. Yeah. He just didn't have the points. And he did have the points one game. He snapped.
He's 26, 28.
He had the same kind of game JT had.
Yeah, he probably didn't average that much. He probably didn't average 17. He probably averaged like 4, 15, 16. Yeah.
You took a point off of 17 for?
I'm just saying. There's a difference.
He's trying to get closer on that. This ain't no over-under.
It's like when you look at it, like that 1 point do make a difference, for sure. No. 24 is different than 25, when you think about it like that, 24 points a game. I think I average 25 points a game, for sure. But let's get to some real shit. This is the other thing I was thinking about. I've been seeing it a lot. Well, actually, I made a status on Facebook, and I had a few people chime in. Louisiana passed this thing where they're going to be putting the 10 Commandments apparently in schools. So the 10 Commandments are going to be on the walls in schools, and people are having an uproar about that. And I'm just wondering, like, why? Why are people having that?
People have an uproar about.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Like, I just feel like if anything, it creates great morals. Like, it creates great even if you don't believe in God or whatever. Like, I feel like it's still like a great moral foundation. So why would people be in an uproar if it's not changing anything? But what are your thoughts on that? If you had kids in school, public school, and all of a sudden the school said, we're gonna put the 10 Commandments on and or do you understand why people would be mad?
Yeah, I understand why people would be mad. I think we should keep religion out of schools. We can learn about it and move on from that. But I don't think we should be preaching one set thing in like a school. It's Louisiana. It makes sense, I guess, there. But no, I don't necessarily think like religion, politics, like we're there for education.
Right.
And some of it's, I guess, brainwashed. Like, I think slavery should still be in books.
You think it should be?
I feel like it's not going anywhere, and if we're always gonna know about it. And it's like, I think we should be educated so it doesn't happen again. But people are like, oh well, it could happen again because they're learning about it. So I don't understand that argument too much, but I think it should be bigger. I think we should learn more about what happened and the people who sacrificed their lives and stuff like that, and the history of this country, so we don't ever go back down that path. But religion and politics, I definitely feel like should be out of school. And I don't even want to talk about the he, she, theys, and whatever. Like, I think that should be left out of schools too. This is when they're learning. This is like Everyone should just be going there to learn about. They can learn about everything, but they should not be able to make any fucking decisions.
So
No,
the he, she, theys.
whatever. I don't know. You know, bro.
So
But
what you speak on it?
what do you mean? Speak on it.
Speak on it.
So you
Say
think
it.
I don't really know the schools and what in school
Huh?
I knew like who like what gay people were or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
knew transit like I knew what it was. Were there kids that went to my school that were I don't know maybe, but I didn't judge anybody differently.
Right.
So I guess in my mind I didn't see it, but I wasn't educated. This is just how they feel about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it should be something that kids under 18 should be able to make a decision on their own.
I don't think it's fair to say like
That's a hard.
in my opinion, I don't think it's fair to say like on one hand, like no, we can't force them to be religion. They should be open to be whatever they want. And then on the other hand, be like, but we shouldn't be able to teach them that they can be whatever gender they want. It has to be.
We're not. Why would you teach? What?
I'm just saying.
You want to
You
so
saying
so
that
teach
you
in
saying
schools and tell kids that they can be whatever
I'm
gender
not
they
speaking
want.
from this. When I'm
Oh,
speaking, this ain't you necessarily. I'm gonna tell you when it's my opinion, but I'm saying I think from an unbiased standpoint, I think when I asked about the Ten Commandments, you're like, no, we shouldn't force religion. Which one? My response to that is like, religion is like Christianity, Catholic, Baptist, not Christianity, Baptist, Christianity, you can put
so
in
what
there,
about atheists?
Catholic, atheist. That's what religion. But I feel like as far as commandments go, that's a spiritual thing. Anyway, back to my point. You said that I don't think that they should, religion should be in schools. But on the other hand, you're saying like, I don't think schools should be open to people, kids shouldn't be open or to be learning that they can be whatever gender they is they want.
I don't think.
And I feel like
Yeah, I feel
I
like
feel like
that
you
young
say
mind.
I feel
You
like
can't
you
ask
say
a 7-year old, and say they're raised by their single mom at home. Like,
mm-hmm,
who do they relate to? Who do they look up to? Like, who do they view themselves as? And they say, oh, my mom. Oh, he wants to be no. Like, this is who raised me, and this is
right,
what I'm saying. So I feel like they might not make the right decision in that mindset
right.
at that age. I
But
don't know.
I'm on the aspect that where I think one, that shit, and this ain't hurt nobody. The Ten Commandments be on the wall, like anything you're gonna learn not to
Yeah.
steal, you're gonna learn not to kill, whatever, whatever. And I'm also here like
So they're not preaching it to the kids.
they're
It's
not
just it's
preaching to
just a
kids. It's
poster.
just like it's just there.
It's just a
In
poster.
my mind, from what I've seen, is that's all it is, and people are in the uproar.
Oh, I thought you were saying
now
like,
that you brought that up too, it's like, but I also agree, like I agree, like that shouldn't be in the schools, and you shouldn't. That would, like I literally had my barber, one of my barbers say, like, bro, I don't let my kids watch Disney because Disney is confusing my child on what he, she, they, and it is, and it's just like that's fine. Like I don't think that should be in schools either, and I just feel like we're at a standpoint to where it's like that's fine if that's what you want to do, but it's also not fine for somebody to feel like I don't want my kid to see them.
Yeah.
And I feel
That's why I was going back to the religion, like whatever their parents are teaching them outside with religion, like then they teach them that. If they're going to a Catholic school, then that's what yeah, put it up. And I didn't know. I thought you were talking about like this is something like the
no,
what was it?
like the curriculum. That's what
Yeah, I thought it was
my point was. I'm like, it ain't like if they were saying like we're changing the curriculum, like all these kids are gonna have to learn about this. I would get the argument more than it just being like,
yeah, but if you're a teacher in your classroom, you have it up. I don't see.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't see
that issue. Like I don't see what that is.
Maybe a kid's like, what is this? What does this mean?
And then my argument was like we got an argument or uproar about the Ten Commandments being up on the wall, but we don't have an argument about our money saying in God we trust. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's the same God. The God that Ten Commandments is referring to is the same God on that money you willing to work for and accept for and run your life for. So that was my whole thing.
What else are we supposed to do?
Huh?
What else are we supposed to do?
In what way?
To get money and survive.
What do you mean?
You say you're like willing to do whatever for that.
But I'm saying you're such an uproar about that. Why are you not such an uproar about the money?
Yeah, I don't see an uproar. I thought you were talking about them like teaching it. So I was like, all right.
But then you brought up the he, she, they, and that.
That's the other thing. I just don't feel like. I feel like out here, I heard kids can make that decision, right? You might know that more than me because family man over here. But I heard that the other day.
I mean, I won't know nothing about that because I mean, maybe I will one day. I can't say that. I can't say if my kid come to me and say that whatever, like, that's what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, nope.
Yeah.
But in the same hand, it's just like I feel like when I told a coworker, like I was like, yeah, I got a son on the way, blah blah blah. She's like, oh, congratulations. She was like, for some reason, she felt like to tell me this. If he wants to be gay, just let him be gay. Like,
Somebody said that?
don't try to change him.
Wait, somebody said that?
Yeah, my coworker, like literally on the phone to me, and I was like, wait, I'm like, I wouldn't like that is what it is, but I feel like I have a right to steer him in the right way. You know what I mean? I have a right to steer him in what I know. And what I know.
She's gonna be whatever they're gonna be in this world. That's how I look at it. I just don't think again what I said at 7 or 8 years old, a kid should be able to make a decision to shave something off. You know what I'm saying? That they're like, oh, I just said the wrong thing.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I used to bring dinosaurs to fucking show and tell.
But okay.
Like, nigga.
So, but you're saying so that's a permanent change. But you're saying in the meantime, it's okay to be gay, or I don't know.
Yeah, so it's okay to
make it a job.
It's okay to be gay.
Yeah,
I don't think there's nothing wrong.
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But if your kid comes to see you
and he says I'm gay
at 5 or 6, like,
and be like,
hey, how do you treat that? If you're
if I'm a father,
if your son comes to see you at 5 or 6, I'm like,
I'm gay.
Hey, Dad, I like boys.
I'll be like, in what way?
Uh-huh.
Like, as friends, that's fine, you know, whatever. And I wouldn't steer my kid. Like, man, that was a tough question because it's like, what if they're like, I want to wear a dress or something,
or that, yeah.
And you have to go through that.
Oh yeah, so maybe or that, or like, hey, like, yeah, how do you treat all of that? Like, hey,
I'm
Dad,
not trying to attract after school bullies.
I want to be a woman.
Damn, that's a tough one. Because
I
see how like Dwayne Wade and his, you know,
right,
like you gotta support even like Magic Johnson. I'm like, damn. I mean, that's all you can do is support. But at the same time, I'm my 5-year-old, 6-year-old, something, whatever. I'm like, look, when you get to high school and you're still feeling this way, I'm gonna get you through this first, this first little patch, all right? Like we're not. You might be going through something. You might watch a Disney movie and you don't know what the fuck's going on, but you're gonna be around women at 16. You're gonna see if you still feel the same way. You feel me? Like I'm gonna get you through this first pass because I don't think your mind is fully developed to where you can make it fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing wrong. We get that. We can.
So what you're saying is you're gonna deny him?
No, I'm not gonna deny him. What? Deny what? Deny what, bro? Like we're just gonna be like, what are we listening to? Yeah.
Oh man, that's a tough one. But
no, it's tough for
what
real.
You're saying is you deny everything.
No, like, what do you mean deny?
Everything in the house changes. What you watching?
No,
who are your friends, man?
Who are your friends? The fuck you been watching on TV? We get a child on TV.
That would be tough. That would be tough. But yeah.
No, I mean, I don't want to say I'm denying. I'm gonna be like, look, like I said, your mind isn't there yet. Like, if you're 5 and I want to do gymnastics, all right, cool. You feel me? That's what you want to do. I'm not gonna block. I'm not saying doing gymnastics is a game. I'm saying if that's what you want to do. If you want to be a cheerleader at 5, you're like, oh, I want to grow up and be a male cheerleader. Right. These could be signs, and I'm not saying that male cheerleader.
Like, damn, like you could be.
No, I'm just saying. But
there's a lot of straight male
exactly. But you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Okay.
But most mindsets are like I know male cheerleaders who aren't gay, obviously.
That's like the same thing about a nurse. You can say, oh, you're
exactly. But when you think the same thing, like you think of a nurse, you think of a woman. You're like, all right, and a guy who wants to be a nurse. I know very successful.
I'm more clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's not that, but I don't want to say the average mindset, but the average mindset, because I see this when I think into politics, but I see how people think, and it's just wild that they even fathom these things. But when they see that way, that's like how they think. Like, oh, he's a nurse, he must be gay. And I'm not saying that he is. I'm saying, oh, average is such a high number, but I feel like the average person, they're like, oh, yeah, he probably, you don't think.
I feel you.
That's just how
people back to your son. So
that's the son. I'm not denying. You want to do gymnastics? You want to do something that I don't, because it's not. Damn, I hate saying that shit because it's not like it's masculine as fuck because you're like lifting and throwing people up. Like it's whatever. Right. But the average mind is gonna think it's like something feminine like girls do or cheerleaders. Like you don't think of a male cheerleader when you think of cheerleading. Is what I'm getting at. So I'm gonna be like, if this is what you want to do, I'm gonna show you. This is male cheerleaders. This is what they gotta do to work out. Cool. You're gonna be around a bunch of beautiful women. most likely. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you in a good
So
school.
he's still trying to scare him.
But at the end of the day, man, when they get to that age where I feel like they can really think for themselves, 15, 16, I mean, I still remember that, but still, I was thinking differently. In my mind, I was probably doing stuff I shouldn't do. That I would tell myself now at that younger age, hey, don't do that, it's stupid.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to get. Like, we all make dumb decisions, and that might be a decision where you're like, I'm trying to say it's a dumb decision. I'm laughing. You making it worse than what it is. I made some.
I'm laughing because at 15 and 16, I ain't had no question, but there was no question marks about like if I like men or women.
I'm not talking about that. Oh, you're talking about in general.
Yeah, okay. In general, just in general.
But I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. That hey, maybe.
So you saying like even at 15 and 16, you saying like, hey son,
no, I'll probably have a talk.
You still might not be gay. You know?
No, we're gonna have a talk. We gonna have a talk. That's like that's puberty, right?
Yeah, I mean, 13, 14, yeah. 16,
you and these, I said 15, 16. So you going 15, you saying 13.
You 2 years out of high school, you almost 2 years removed from high school at 16. For real, you know. 13, 14, you still in middle school. It's still that's two different phases.
That's why I said high school. I think high school would be that decision where like, hey, because I feel like freshman year you kind of make a decision. You kind of realize like who you're gonna be. Like junior high is still kind of like kiddie.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And it's like that's what I said. Freshman year, make that. Have that conversation. Like, hey,
freshman year, you can kind of skirt by a little bit, but when you get 16, you get that license, and you know what I mean, friends.
And if I have a question, it's cool.
Getting
if you're like, hey, I like, if you're like, I like whatever, I'm like, all right, like, cool.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just feel like they're letting these kids make these decisions, like the young ones, very young kids making decisions like that.
Right.
And I don't think that's...
No, yeah, I think that's a problem. Letting these kids make just being like, oh, this kid knows what they want. Like, nah, like that's not why it's called development. You know, we're developing their minds to know what they want. You
gonna let them get knee surgery at 10? He not tall enough?
Right. No, hell no.
And then he hit that growth spurt at 17.
You know what I mean? Like
now you all messed up.
None of that. So yeah, I wouldn't surgery for sure not. I don't know how I would treat that situation. With my 5 or 6 year old, I like boys. Like yeah, I had some good friends at that age too. I had some best friends that were boys. I get it. That's probably what I say. I don't know. That'd be tough.
Would you steer him in any way, or would you just be like, let him go? Like, what if he was like, I want to be a cheerleader and showed you a picture of a girl, like a girl cheer, like a Dallas girl cheerleader. I want to be a cheerleader.
And show me a girl. I'm like, that's a female.
Okay.
I'll show it.
All right. And we said, I can't be one.
I'm like, no.
I want to be her. I want to be her.
I would tell my son like, no, you can't be a female.
Okay.
Yeah. I would tell my son that for sure. Like, no, you can't be a female. Even if my son decided to be a transgender, my relationship to my son, I would be like, you know, you're not a real female. Like I would always say that. Like I love you to death, but you know you're not a real female, right?
Yeah. Are you talking shit? You roasting?
Yeah. Like that would probably always be my relationship with my son. So yeah, I would say that in a minute. Like you will never be a female. Like you will never be a female.
Yeah, keep it real with you. Let's say a partner.
One thing you need to know, I'm gonna always love you, but if this is the route you're going, let me know. Like this is something you will never be. Like, I would say that. I would have no problem saying
I was there when you were born.
And I feel like people will judge you for being that kind of parent, and I don't think that's fair.
Bro, one thing we should all know by now, people are always gonna judge.
No, that's
like it is what it is. We talked about one time episodes like these people aren't coming into my house, you know, dictate like whatever. This is how I am.
Right.
You know.
Right.
My kids, my family, they love me, support me. That's all that matters.
For sure.
What else you say you had?
That was the 10 Commandments, and then it was just the Julio. Did you follow that at all?
Oh, dude in Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said you can't wear hoodies. Like
no, Julio.
No, I know, but like they're saying like right now, like in Tampa, I was listening to the radio and they were saying you can't wear like I guess wearing hoodies up or something like that is like a sign of the gay. I don't know.
Oh, no,
but they're saying like don't wear black hoodies with your hood up right now in the summer.
Oh, no,
and I guess it means something out there.
Really?
Yeah. So
No, but he got killed right where we used to live.
where?
So I was trying to figure it out, but they said I think they said
What?
Holiday Inn off of McKinley and Fowler.
Oh yeah, I did see the Fowler.
McKinley and
Damn, I know. Yeah, over by
Was it by Fridays?
yeah, over by University Mall and shit.
Yeah. That's where he got killed at.
Damn,
That's where he got killed at. So,
that's crazy. Yeah, it's been hot over there, bro.
no, it can't be in
I follow a few pages, and every few days, somebody got shot. Somebody got shot. Somebody got killed. You know, like fight outside. You know, for just drinking. You know, whatever. But man, I don't remember being that wild when I lived there.
No, hell no.
I was an e-board, drunk, faded. You know what I'm saying? I remember fights. I don't
fade in certain pockets, but no, yeah.
I don't ever remember like shootings outside of clubs like that.
No, I don't either.
That's like I'm trying to think like maybe we didn't have social media like that. But man,
it's that bro, I feel like it's a whole swarm of that generation. It's just like
drill
kids, those drill. Somebody should make a documentary on that, the drill generation, and then you could put an age and generation on these people that are just doing like on these kids that are just doing outlandish shit. It's just like even the G's and gangsters we looked up to, like that's not the stuff they would teach. You know what I mean? It's just like. Dude. It's a whole generation. It's the entertainment, bro. It's what they learn from the music and all daylight.
50 Cent produced some documentary on Peacock. Oh, you have Peacock still?
Yeah. What is it?
The TikTok Murderers. You watch that? Watch it. It's good. But I mean, it's obvious you know what it's about. But this TikTok dude, he literally was recording everything, and he had his phone on record when he killed the people. Oh, you hear the audio?
Black dude?
No, like Italian.
Oh, I know where he went in oh yeah. I know about the trial where he killed his girlfriend. There was a dude in there or something.
Yeah, and he was on the couch and shot them both in the face. And so like basically told her to go and like made a secret key and like had something in the iPad listening to the conversation. Crazy.
Yeah, I think I heard all that.
And then he's over here talking. It was good.
He was a TikTok star.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And she was getting too much attention. He was crazy. Like, but he literally had all the evidence on his phone. Everything he did, it was like recorded.
Dang.
Like all the audio of him threatening and shit like that, and like doing like. But then when he was in jail, he's over here sending out messages like, "Hey, to all my followers, I appreciate you. I'll be out soon." Like, but he's still like running with that wave of like why would you record this shit?
That's crazy.
Like that's when I looked at it, I'm like, damn.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild as hell though. But you doing it for the fame, it's like you don't care if you're throwing your life away. Like face tattoos, there's nothing wrong. Like I think it's cool. It's an expression of yourself. You feel me?
Face tattoos?
Yeah, like if you got like something like it's your life, your body, do what you want. I'm never gonna tell somebody, but the amount of kids I'm seeing, like this, I'm like, all right, yeah, it's cool for now, but I don't know when you're getting these tattoos at 18.
You sound like an old nigga.
I sound like an old nigga, right? But you better hope this rap shit work out.
No, for sure.
That's what, or else you gonna be a dishwasher at fucking you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, and no shame on that, but regardless.
I mean, I think I feel like we're getting to a time now where that don't even matter.
It don't, but man,
I just feel like honestly we were coming. We came up in a generation where like don't do that, but now I think we're getting to a time where even the person that's doing the hiring understands more. Like some people have.
But do you think they're gonna give? Okay, do you think the person applying for the job, they're like, hey, I want to be. We'll keep it hospitality. Hey, I want to be manager of this place one day, and I'm qualified for it. I have experience, but I got face tattoos last year. Do you think that GM is going to give them a management job to go talk to guests? And there's nothing wrong with this guy, but he just has face tattoos.
I can see it in places. I could definitely see that in Tampa. I could definitely see it in like a Vegas.
That's why I said hospitality.
I was like, see it here in LA.
I was like, give it hospitality.
In LA. Okay, you know, for sure. But now it makes me wonder, like, what if somebody had a PhD with face tattoos, like your doctor that walked in with
that's what I'm trying to say. You're gonna be like, all right. That's why I said hospitality. Because I wanted to say something.
Hospitality, I can see for sure.
Okay,
I can see for sure. I could definitely see somebody with a face tat and running the restaurant with a fucking, earpiece running down.
My homie has a anarchy sign on his face.
What's that?
The A. with the circle
Oh
around it.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I would accept. I would accept it. I feel like your credentials, like when I'm interviewing you, I still gotta go through your background. Like I still gotta know what you're about. So for me, if I had somebody with a face tattoo, I would accept it in hospitality for sure.
yeah. All right, dog. I would accept it. There's nothing wrong. I just don't know if that would be the person doing the greeting because understanding like, hey, we're cool with it, but this person might be scared.
I feel like you limit yourself. Let's just say that you limit yourself. But I feel like there's certain
Well,
jobs where I would allow.
that's why I feel like the face tattoo. I think they're dope. I
You
was
want to
like,
be a
yeah.
truck driver and you want to make truck drivers make great money. So if that's what you wanted to do, like I can't say I wouldn't hire you because you don't have a face tattoo.
Why don't more doctors have face tattoos? I wonder if there's any doctors with a face tattoo.
Yeah, that's a good question. I know. It's probably just a personality type of thing. It's probably like the type of personality that wants to be a doctor.
So people who have the personality have face tattoos don't want to be a doctor?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
I mean,
there's probably some.
Or do you think they could be a?
Yeah, I think people who want. I think there's definitely people who are smart enough with face tattoos who could be doctors.
They just didn't want to be a doctor.
They just didn't go that route, or life didn't work out for them. Like I know people I went to high school with. I come from an area where got a lot of genius dumb people. A lot of like genius people in school who did absolutely nothing with their life. You know what I mean? Like for real.
No, I think we all know people like that.
For sure. So it's just like, no, yeah. So I definitely think there's people out there with like face tattoos or people out there literally shooting up their arm right now who could have been doctors, you know?
Yeah. Just took that wrong turn.
Yeah. Huh?
Just took that wrong turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's life.
Life been life, man.
That's it. Life and
I see none of my niggas, so I ain't got the time for you. I ain't got the time. Where I been lately, getting money daily.